As human beings, we are incredible creatures. We know all these things, but when it comes down to first impressions, we're pretty prejudiced. When we see somebody's face for the first time, especially in a photograph, we are immediately drawing conclusions. And you want those conclusions for visitors to your LinkedIn profile to be good ones. It's a nasty, brutal truth, but when it comes to your LinkedIn profile image, you do want to make a positive first impression. One that both shows your professionalism and your humanity, your approachability, the fact that you're somebody that people would want to work with. So there are millions of little rules that many different people use, but the bottom line is this. First of all, make sure that your LinkedIn profile image is clear, that it has high definition, and when people look at it, they see a good picture. One that does you justice. You also want to make sure that there is good lighting so that your face is clearly showing, but also that this lighting is well filled out so that it shows you in the best light, if you'll pardon the pun. Then you want to be sure that whatever people are seeing shows that you are approachable. So many experts say that the best way to do this is a full smile with teeth. Others would say that when we see teeth, instinctively we think that these people are going to bite us. So you decide what is real for you. This is not about following rules. It's really about showing who you are in the best light. And then you might want to include something that shows more or less what you do. And if you have a strong personal brand, you could also align to those colors. Keep in mind though that people have their own prejudices about colors. Some of these are subliminal, some of them are simply preference, but you do want to project a strong image of what you do and of your personal brand. Now, one of the things you might want to watch out for is having very busy colors and fabrics on your image. Unless you really feel this is important to you to show, people will most appreciate solid colors. So have your solid colors. You might want to go for neutrals if you're in one of the more serious professions. If you're a doctor, being in a nice clean lab coat would be fantastic. If you are in an adjacent area linked to the medical profession or to healthcare, white is still a really good color. If you are in the money world or you are a lawyer, grays and blues can be good. Black is not always ideal in this area unless you're a performer. That's an area where black can work really well. But look at solids rather than patterns. Lines could still be all right, pinstripes could work in the right environment, but ultimately you want to create an image that draws people in and builds instant trust. A really good strategy is to take quite a couple of pictures and ask somebody with a good camera to help you so that you've got high definition and they've got a good grip on what makes you look good and how you can come across as comfortable. And that selection of photographs will give you more material to use in future. And of course, as always, if you can work with a pro, that's the very, very best way to go. But if you can't, don't put this off. Be sure that you bring in a trustworthy LinkedIn profile image because it does so much to help people really recognize you for who you are.